Imagine a game where you can run, pass, and score touchdowns, but nobody ever tackles anyone. You can dash across the field, catch the ball, and dodge your opponents safely. Now imagine this game started as a way for soldiers to practice football during World War II without getting hurt. Believe it or not, that's exactly how flag football began. Welcome to Believe It or Not, the show where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan. In today's episode, we're diving into the surprising history of flag football, a game millions of kids and adults play safely all around the world. Flag football might look like a fun backyard game, but its story actually starts in the 1940s during World War II. Soldiers loved football, but full contact games were too dangerous. They didn't want any broken bones or injuries during training. So in the early 1940s, some creative soldiers came up with a clever solution. Attach flags to belts, and instead of tackling someone, you could just pull a flag to stop them. The idea was simple, but brilliant. It kept the game fast, competitive, and much safer. The first organized military flag football games were believed to be recorded at Fort Meade, Maryland, and it's generally accepted as the birthplace of the sport. Soldiers experimented with rules. Teams of smaller numbers, often 5-on-5 or 7-on-7, instead of full 11-player teams. Not only did this reduce the number of players and help them avoid injuries, but it increased the pace of the game and made things more exciting. They also incorporated shorter fields, so games could be played indoors or on smaller outdoor spaces. And finally, there were special rules for passing, flag guarding, and scoring that made the game exciting but fair. After the war ended in 1945, veterans brought the game home. Schools and community centers began teaching flag football as a safer alternative to tackle football. By the 1960s, flag football leagues were popping up across the U.S., from backyards to parks to organized youth programs. Two Arizona teachers, Porter Wilson and Norman Adams, invented the flag tag belts and flags, which became the templates for the flags used in today's game. So there's another thing you can thank your teachers for. Today, flag football has grown even bigger. It will even become an Olympic sport in 2028, giving athletes from around the world the chance to compete on the biggest stage. And with a little luck, even take home a gold medal. Now here are a few fun facts about flag football. Flag football inspired professional leagues and official tournaments worldwide, some of which I've even played in. Some NFL stars started with flag football before moving to tackle football. So just because you start with a fun backyard game doesn't mean you can't end up under the big lights. Now, variations include beach flag football, indoor mini leagues, and 3-on-3 games. Despite being no tackle, the game is still fast, competitive, and thrilling. Flag football helps develop strategy, teamwork, agility, and quick thinking. Now, it's your turn to think about it. If you could invent a new sport, what would you create? How would you make it safe, exciting, and fun for everyone? Could your game last for decades, or even centuries? What kinds of rules would make it fair, but still fast-paced and thrilling? Also, why do you think millions of kids and adults love flag football so much, even without tackling? What skills can you learn from flag football? teamwork, strategy, speed, thinking on your feet, or even leadership. Finally, imagine teaching your friends a brand new sport you invented. What would the first game look like? The story of flag football teaches us that sometimes the best ideas start with a simple need, a little creativity, and a playful twist. And if you're lucky, your idea might become a favorite game for millions of players worldwide. Just like flag football. That's it for today's story, the surprising origins of flag football. Next time on Believe It or Not, we travel to Seoul, South Korea to meet Park Seung-hyun, the last surviving woman from the Sampoong department store collapse. How did she survive when so many others didn't? You won't believe her story. Until then, keep wondering, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the truth is weirder than fiction.